Africa's national development plan to transform the country's economy through the maritime industry is being implemented in the Eastern Cape. Today, a group of youth who participated in Operation Phakisa will be given a send-off by the Eastern Cape Premier as they prepare to take jobs on cruise ships around the world. Our reporter Zimkhita Manqinana is live from Port St. John, and let's hope she doesn't jump onto one of those cruise liners as well and disappear into the ocean and get a job there. Good to see you, Zimkhita. How are you doing today?
A very good morning and a warm welcome to the beautiful Port St. John's area today. And what you're seeing there is the coastline of Port St. John's second beach. We're here and it's a day of excitement today as 97 people were successful, were part of the 128 that was successful during the training into the marine industry. They are going to be able to participate in different vessels across the world. And this is an opportunity that will see some getting jobs for the very first time. Some of these young people were being trained, were not even knowing how they will ever proceed beyond matric for them to study. So this is an opportunity that's going to unlock some of the avenues and opportunities that are within the Eastern Cape's coastline. But to talk to us about the project and why it is so important to start it where young people are, and especially in rural areas like the area of Port St. John, the area of the OR Tambo region, where even some of our leaders come from, is the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Mr. Phumulo Maswale. Good morning and welcome to Morning Live, Dadawethu.
Morning to you, morning to viewers as well.
How important is this initiative? You talk the marine sector, you talk the maritime industry. How is it important to unlock it and to make business opportunities within it?
Well, absolutely, it is important for the youth, firstly, to have the right skills to participate in the economy. We have set ourselves the objective of opening up our coastlines for participation for business of different sorts, particularly those that were excluded. So in partnership with SAMSA, we teamed up and identified young people in both Buffalo City municipality as well as Port St. John's, whom were taken for training, and many are now successful, as you have said, and they have now the opportunity to be placed, and we are looking forward to them acquiring even more skills, and some of them not just working in the environment, taking up to some ownership of some of the enterprises that are possible within that sector of the economy.
How are they selected?
Firstly, they had to have met the requirement of the grade 12 certificate, but they also had to undergo rigorous training and examinations so as to establish their competencies, fitness to be able to undertake the courses. And from there, those successful ones were then taken into training. And in the training, we now today can say some 128 of them successfully made all the grades that were necessary, and 97 of them are now being placed already.
Can you just unpack Operation Phakisa, Ocean's Economy, for us? What do you want to achieve as government, as it was launched by the President of the country 4 years ago?
It's a whole range of things that are possible. For instance, in the marine environment, you have the ships that are moving up and down, ships that ferry goods. These ships need navigational officers. These ships need, in the docking stations, they need people who can look after them, maintenance services, etc. These are all opportunities that are available for all those who can have the right skills to be able to provide the service for that. Of course, there would be the mechanical repairs that are necessary from time to time. Just like you have your car has got to have tires, your car has got to be serviced, and all the things that your car needs. It's like the ships need that, but of course there's a tourism element as well, entertainment, the cruise liners. There's a whole other world of activity that is taking place within our the cruise liner ships, and for that we need skilled people who can participate in that, and these young people shall have that opportunity.
Let's now talk about the disadvantages or the challenges that are faced by the coastline in rural areas like Port St. John's. We see them using makeshift boats to ferry people across villages. How are you going to improve that situation?
Working with the national government, there is an infrastructure bill program within the PICC. There is a program, Small Harbours Development, I think it's driven by National Public Works. Port St. John specifically is earmarked for that development of a small harbour here. It will do wonders in opening up access as well as the docking of ships, of course, of the right size in this area. That will then make the whole activity much more safe. Of course, there's training and development of the communities along the coast, working with fisheries, the opportunities for them to have small boats in much more safer boats. It's something that we are working on it.
Thank you very much for your time, Premier. That was the Premier of the Eastern Cape unpacking Operation Phakisa, Ocean's Economy for us, Leanne. When we come back later, we'll be speaking to some of the young people that have been trained who will be working in different vessels across the world. Now it's back to you in Johannesburg.